Hey guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna show you what it looks like inside the Louvre in Paris. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Let's just take a second to realize where I am, how I got here. I'm from the US. I live in Massachusetts, if you don't already know. So first of all, being in Paris was crazy. Now I'm going to one of the world's most famous museums. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I'm freaking out. I'm just laughing. Like, how did I get here? Watching these videos back is so fun, and I'm so glad that I took these videos because I literally can't comprehend that I was actually there. One of, if not the most famous museum in the world. The outside of it, like those two glass pyramids, have been on my Pinterest for years. That feeling when you're somewhere that you've only ever seen online or read about or learned about, and now you're actually there looking at it. When I saw those two glass pyramids, come on, I was proud of myself for figuring out how to get there, the fact that I was even in Paris. All right, so the day before, I bought tickets for the Louvre. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. You guys know I'm so bad at that stuff. It was only a 30-minute metro ride from my hostel, so I woke up, got ready, hopped on the metro, and bam, I was there. My entrance was through the two pyramids. I think there's other entrances, but the tickets that I bought, I got to go in through the iconic glass pyramids. Like, what? I didn't even know that's what I bought, but I'm so glad that I did because I got to see it all. So when you first walk in, you go through security, and then you go down a massive escalator, and then you're in the center of the Louvre. It was massive, kind of overwhelmingly big. When I first got in, I was so hungry. Thank God there was a cafe in it. I got a cappuccino and a little pastry. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about this moment and reliving this, and it was unreal. Imagine just being here, enjoying a nice hot cappuccino with a little muffin before you explore the most famous museum ever. Like I said earlier, I can't believe this is even real. I didn't even know where to start. There were a ton of entrances and halls and stairs and levels. I think I just picked a random one. I don't even remember. There were sculptures, paintings, literally wall after wall, room after room, just filled with giant canvases. Every painting was so detailed, I feel like you could stare at it for 10 minutes and still not notice everything. Honestly, if you went there every day for a year, I feel like you still wouldn't see it all. That's how big it was. I can't even explain. And everyone in the museum was walking slowly, so focused. You could see that they were really looking at the art, taking it all in. It was so cute. It felt so peaceful, just everyone admiring the art. Oh my gosh, it was the most wholesome thing I've ever seen in my life. The feeling that topped it all, the most crazy feeling ever, was when I saw the Mona Lisa. I don't know why it's so funny to me. What? I was just in Paris looking at the Mona Lisa, the actual Mona Lisa. Oh my god, it's the Mona Lisa. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's literally the Mona Lisa. That's insane. That's crazy. There was a huge crowd, of course, everyone taking pictures, holding up their phones, taking selfies, videos. There was a barricade. I'm laughing because it's just crazy. I literally saw the Mona Lisa. I have selfies with the Mona Lisa. You kind of wait in line in this giant crowd, but there's no actual formal line. It's just people hoping that they can get closer and hoping that the people in front of them move. Legit felt like you were at a concert. It was so funny. As I was walking through the Louvre, I kept on seeing signs, and it was the Mona Lisa with an arrow, pointing where to go. And part of me didn't believe that it was actually there. I was like, there's no way I'm just gonna walk into a room and it's gonna be the actual Mona Lisa. But there it was. So small, by the way. I only knew that because I saw online once that someone said it was way smaller than they thought. So I kind of had that in the back of my head, but I was literally laughing when I saw it. I was like, what is this? It's the smallest painting ever. A huge crowd of people around it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the most famous painting in the world, right? I think so. Honestly, I don't really know about that stuff, but exactly, I don't know about that stuff, and I know the Mona Lisa. I think it's the most famous. Anyway, when I was looking at the Mona Lisa and then I was looking at the crowd of people, I was like, this is just insane. Someone created this tiny piece of art. Beautiful, by the way. I'm just saying how something so small can have such a big impact, because you can tell that people travel from all over the world to see the Mona Lisa. Come on, to visit the Louvre, to see Paris. It was this weird connection. Everyone traveled from different places, different lives to share this one moment of looking at the Mona Lisa. It was so wholesome. Like, people are just staring at this one piece of art and we're all coming together to admire it. It reminded me of how connected we all are, even in the silence of just looking at a painting. I remember like not wanting to leave that room because I was just like, I don't know, maybe I was high from seeing Mona Lisa in person. Like, I was legit riding a high. I was like, there's no way I'm just standing in front of the Mona Lisa. I was taking selfies. I was taking pictures. I was taking videos of the same exact thing. I remember at one point I tried to go in from like the side so I could get closer, and a security guard literally yelled at me. Like, why? Why are we so serious about Miss Mona? I don't know. I should like look up the history of her. Sorry if that's disrespectful. I really don't know. I just know she's like the most famous painting ever. Everyone knows the Mona Lisa. It's like how everyone knows the Eiffel Tower. I don't know. It was just such a cool feeling to see like the actual one. I've seen it like in school, in a textbook. I've seen it online. I've seen pictures of it, but like, have you actually seen it in person? No, it's crazy. Anyway, as I kept walking, something started to shift in my mind. At first, I was just admiring the art, seeing which pictures I thought were pretty. But then I started to think about the people that made it, like the people behind the art, every sculpture, every painting, every little detail on each canvas. Someone made that. Like, someone sat down, imagined it, worked on it, edited it, poured their heart into the art. Ooh, okay, rhyme. And hundreds or thousands of years later, we're all still here witnessing their creation, what they left behind. And also to think some of these artists probably don't even know how famous that their paintings are and how they've impacted so many different people. It's just such a cool concept. Like, it's giving me chills because it means the stuff that we create matters. Even if no one notices right away, even if it doesn't become this crazy famous thing in our lifetime, you never know. Walking around the Louvre inspired me to create, to use my creative expression. It got me thinking, what if we all treated our ideas like they mattered? What if we all let ourselves make something, even if it wasn't perfect, just create and see what happens? The whole museum is just a giant place full of creativity and artwork and expression. Like, how cool is that? I feel like it was proof that humans are meant to create and express, to let your imagination run wild and see what happens. The fact that you can create something and it can last through thousands of years and still have an impact on people even that much time later, it's just mind-boggling. Especially nowadays with social media and stuff. What we post on the internet is never gonna delete, and that's so scary, but at the same time, it's so cool. Thinking about the fact that people in the future can watch my videos that I'm making now and it will be like crazy to them that I lived a certain way. But using that same analogy, when I was walking around the Louvre and I was looking at these Renaissance paintings and all these different concepts, I felt the same exact way. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they like fought till the death back then because someone painted that and it was a real thing that happened. We obviously have better technology now, so there's even more ways to create. It's just really cool and inspiring and motivating. And creating something doesn't have to be visual. It doesn't have to be like painting or editing a video or taking a picture. It could also be like writing a song, creating a concept. I could go down the rabbit hole of creativity, but I'm just gonna spare you. I spent a good couple of hours in the Louvre. If you're visiting, definitely plan a day trip. It's definitely a day thing. There's so much to see. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it all. I honestly think I probably only explored like 1/4 of it. Not even. I wish I could have stayed there longer, but honestly, you can only look at art for so long before you start to like get super tired and go a little bit insane. Anyway, this was such an amazing experience. Doing things for the first time, especially in a new country, can definitely be intimidating, but this right here, this reminded me of why it's worth it. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need some curiosity and an open mind. I mean, that's what got me here. And if you're watching this video, maybe you need a reminder too, to just go for it, to explore something new, to create something of your own. I know you have that little voice inside of you, begging you to let it out, let it shine, create something, have fun with life. Who cares, honestly? How cool is it to think that someday, maybe in a month, maybe years from now, that your creation could spark the motivation in someone else to do the same. It could inspire them to let their creativity run wild and make something truly beautiful. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching today's video. I love you so much, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.